I got a little bit of a cold from all the traveling. Happens.
And welcome to Radio Vision Network. This is Carole Moore with Around Town with Carole. And we are very fortunate today to be talking to Pastor Heidi from the Beverly United Methodist Church on Warren Street in Beverly, New Jersey. So Pastor, welcome to our Around Town with Carole. And tell us, how long have you been with this particular parish?
I have been at the Beverly United Methodist Church since July of 2015.
Okay, so just about a year. A little more than a year.
Almost a year and a half.
And I understand from very pleased parishioners that you have done some really, really wonderful things here at the church. I was looking online particularly, and I was interested in this free skate night. Could you explain that, please?
Sure. Well, one of the great things that I am is a grandma. And it didn't take long when I had the 6 grandkids, was looking for things to do. And right in the backyard in Beverly is Holiday Skate Center. And looked at the opportunity to go there and realized taking a group of kids is costly.
Yes.
And at our church, we have a few youth, but they always are looking to do something with more youth. And began to think outside the box.
As an outreach then.
As an outreach. And so met with the folks from the Holiday Skate Center, and they gave us a great opportunity on the 3rd Thursday of every month to come, and what we call is we find partners on Thursday nights and pay the cover charge. So what happens is that fee is covered by the host church. And it doesn't have to be a church, but any organization that would want to help provide this event for families and children, and that way the whole family, everyone comes in free.
Wow, that's wonderful.
It is so fun to see all ages come skating, and if they own skates, they don't even pay the skate rental. And you can't even go to McDonald's for a fun night out for that cheap.
No, absolutely not.
And so we've been averaging about 100 folks on a night.
Oh, wonderful.
My vision,
first Thursday, is that what
on the 3rd Thursday of every month.
Okay.
My vision, though, is we have 100. There's no reason why there isn't 200, 300 for this great, fun, free, family, community outreach. The police are looking for more ways to connect with the children. Why not have the police come and do a message? So one of the parts of our event is in the middle of the night, in the middle of our 6:30 to 8:30 event.
2-hour event.
2-hour event.
Uh-huh.
The children we sit them down for a positive message of some, in some way to show them that the world is not bad, that the world is good. With esteem or something, to boost them and to give them a positive self-image or anything that might give them something that they might not get in school or other things that they can't be talked about.
Well, that's absolutely true, because I, as a retired educator, we were not allowed to speak about moral issues, but for them to know that no matter how tough their day is today, and no matter how many things wrong they have done, that there is a supreme being who forgives, who you can start out fresh. And a lot of kids don't get that message, and they're carrying all this burden, and they can never find a peaceful moment because they're always thinking of, I did this bad, I did that bad. Well, that's a wonderful message that you're giving the kids halfway through the evening.
So just in October, we usually try to make the theme of the night, like October was, of course, Halloween, which the kids love so much. So Beverly United Methodist happened to be the sponsor for the October skating, and I did a message on the difference between a jack-o'-lantern and a pumpkin.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And it's a fun story about, the pumpkin sitting out in the patch, being, a beautiful pumpkin that God made, but it gets picked and it gets cleaned up on the outside, but it also gets cleaned up and the yuckiness scooped out from the inside. And then after, in loving, tender care, the light of love being placed inside the
Candle.
The candle, and that when you've got that love and light, don't hide it, shine, and shine bright. And we try to make sure that we're ecumenical and so that whomever comes gets to know that there's love and ability, and so we try to share that beyond just Methodist. It's for all, for no to that there's a bigger way.
Tell me more about the sponsors. Is businesses or
Yes.
other churches? Tell me about what that
And that's
is.
what I'm continually looking for the sponsors. Originally, I began looking for other churches to host, other youth groups that might want to reach out to participate and be a part of this. Additionally, looking for community organizations that would want to host a night, schools that would want to host a PTA, the
Oh, that's a
homeschool
good
network.
idea. Hold on to that thought just for a minute, Pastor Heidi. We'll be right back with Radio Vision Network Around Town with Carole, and we'll continue. And if you are interested as a business or a organization to be a sponsor of this free skate night, you'll find more out about it when you come back. We'll be right back.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
High-achieving students. Internationally renowned faculty. And award-winning alumni. A 226-year history of excellence and a beautiful urban campus. The University of Pittsburgh.
Solano Community College transformed my life.
And gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university caliber education
Without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible. I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
getting to the information I truly have a passion for,
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future.
and made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world is right outside your door. Wayne State University. Aim higher.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
With Carole, and we're talking about Beverly, New Jersey, the smallest city in the state of New Jersey. City because of its incorporation, and it is only 1 square mile big. But in that square mile, we have 7 very active churches. And today we're speaking to the pastor of the Beverly United Methodist Church right there on Warren Street. And so, Pastor, you were telling us about some way to sponsor the free skate that the church is providing here at the Holiday Skating Rink there in Edgewater Park.
Correct. The family skate night is open to everyone. We don't even ask where you're from. You just come to the door. And so everyone from anywhere can come. So that's why it's a great outreach to all the surrounding towns, anywhere that it can be. So it's a great outreach. So the sponsor is the one that would put the money up, which is $200 to
that's for 2 hours at the skate rink.
2 hours at the skate rink.
Okay, very good.
With that being said, that host, we call him a host, is also the one that brings the message.
Oh, wonderful.
So say the city of Beverly decides to be the host, and the police department want to come and have an interaction with the kids. Wouldn't that be a great way to show that, to develop relationships?
Oh, absolutely. And the fire department, October was Fire Prevention Week.
Right.
And
There's so many. It's so much bigger than quote churches.
yeah.
But it's a way to support children and families, teens,
Give them something to do
to
on a
do,
Thursday night.
and it's
That's
exercise.
wonderful. Oh, and it's good exercise.
And it's
I
good
wasn't thinking
exercise.
that. Yeah.
So it's cost efficient. It's exercise, and Todd, the person who runs, is so willing to continue to make it family friendly. They do all kinds of other games.
Now, is Todd with the skating rink, or he's
Yes,
with the church?
with the skating rink.
Okay. And the holiday skating rink, I've invited them to come on the show, so please mention to them that we're talking about them. That is a 3rd generation business.
They are phenomenal.
And my aunt and uncle owned Holiday Lakes, and this Holiday skating rink is right next to what's Holiday Lakes, and right behind the Holiday Ice Cream Parlor, which was all part of my family business.
Okay. How about
And
that?
so it's great to have business people who have kept in the family and continue the service to the community, because this has provided a lot of fun activities for a lot of kids.
And so
over
many folks will walk
decades.
in and say, I was here as a kid,
That's
and they
it.
just love it. And they love bringing their kids or grandkids,
Wow.
generations.
Well, that's wonderful. Now tell me too, the Meals of Love. Now that's another program that is offered here at the Beverly United Methodist Church. Tell us about that, Pastor Heidi.
Yes. Meals of Love began more than 5 years ago with a vision from a group of the folks in the church seeing a need for a local food distribution.
So it's not a food pantry?
It is not a food pantry, but
Okay.
that's part of it.
Oh. Okay.
So Beverly United Methodist has a great kitchen facility, and they prepare a hot meal for folks to come sit and enjoy fellowship and conversation over a hot dinner. Now, a lot of people think that you have to be poor to come have a dinner, but there's a lot of people that are poor in that they sit alone every
Right,
single
poor
night.
in spirit.
Poor in spirit,
Sure.
or in relationship,
Just lonely.
or lonely.
Just lonely.
That's
Absolutely.
and so a lot of times folks that every night sit home by themselves for dinner get an opportunity to come out and sit at a table. And what I love about Meals of Love is you don't go through a food line. Folks come and serve you
Oh, how
hot
wonderful.
soup, homemade soup. come serve you drinks and a meal. And you can sit at that table with other dinner guests as long as you choose. You're not asked to rush, leave. You can just enjoy the, community, conversation, and time with one another.
Well, that's wonderful to know, because many people think that when there is a free meal, that it is only for the homeless and for those who are in need of financing.
Right.
But this is open to the public.
Open to the
and
public.
And how many people do you seat there?
On an average week, we do it once a month, the third Monday. And we're seeing about 125 to 150 a month.
And that's a
Each
very
month.
good timing too, because I know that for a lot of recipients on welfare and Social Security, their checks come around the first of the month, but by the third week of the month,
It's getting thin.
It's getting thin,
And so we
that's
do
wonderful.
we do give out bags of groceries and toiletries, so that they can go, when they go through, and there's also homemade desserts and books, and what other items come through that are donations in kind.
How about that? How do we donate to the Beverly United Methodist Church meals of love?
Whether it's financial contributions or whether you choose to bring food items for our pantry, or like we're beginning to collect Christmas gifts.
Ooh, good thinking.
So last year at Thanksgiving, we do give a hot meal at in November and December, hot turkey dinner.
Ooh, wow. Hold
So-
that thought. We're going to come back. Radio Vision Network will be back shortly. We're talking about more ways that you can help us here at the Beverly United Methodist Church. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Solano Community College transformed my life.
And gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university caliber education.
Without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible, I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
Getting to the information I truly have a passion for.
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future.
And made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
High-achieving students. Internationally renowned faculty. And award-winning alumni. A 226-year history of excellence and a beautiful urban campus. The University of Pittsburgh.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination, filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world is right outside your door. Wayne State University. Aim higher.
I'm like, darn, it's going quick.
That's it. And we're back with Radio Vision Network here around town with Carole. I'm Carole Moore from Edgewater Park, New Jersey, and right down the street from my house on Warren Street is the Beverly United Methodist Church. It's been there over 150 years, a big, beautiful stone building and a wonderful kitchen area, and that's what we're hearing about. We're hearing about the Meals of Love, and that is done on the third Monday
Correct.
of every month, and you are more than welcome to come out and have a nice sit down. You don't have to be on welfare or poverty stricken. You can just want to communicate with your neighbors and other people. Come and sit down and have a hot meal. And this is only one of the things that the church is doing. I understand they had some type of a Hawaiian event this summer. What was that all about?
Well, it was one of the fellowship events. They're constantly finding folks are looking for things to do that are fun and a way to just challenge us to get together and know one another.
Oh, that's good.
You know, and I have a fun thing to tell you about as well. We're going to have a 8-week bowling league.
Wonderful.
The
Beverly Methodist Church Bowling League.
And it's not a church bowling league. It is at the Burlington Zone Lanes on 130. It's open to everyone.
Oh, wonderful.
It begins the Sunday night after the Super Bowl.
Okay, and so it would be every
February
Sunday night?
12th for 8 weeks.
For 8
February
weeks.
12th to
Very
April
good.
2nd.
So not only are you doing fellowship, but you're also doing good exercise to
Right.
keep you moving and grooving.
But it's for just 8 weeks, $12 a person. You put together a team of 4.
And do you have an age group? What are you looking for?
15 and over.
15 and over, okay.
So again, it's just more ways that the church can't stay in the building. You know, the church
Very
has
true.
to go out of the building. And, you know, it might not be easy to ask somebody, hey, come to church. But it's easy to ask somebody, hey, come bowling. And then
true.
they come and see, oh, they're not so bad, such
Yeah.
bad people after all.
Right.
Oh,
right.
they'll have a beer with you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
So-
And we have so many things going on at the Methodist Church, and again, you said we have a group of ministers in town, and they meet regularly as well.
We are. We're inviting the Edgewater Park and the Beverly pastors to come together to continually to brainstorm and what can we do together that will change our community. So they are working together and doing a Thanksgiving service on Sunday, November 20th.
All right, put that on your calendar, Sunday, November 20th, that's a Thanksgiving service.
Right?
And whose church has it this year?
Bethel AME,
Okay.
Pastor Margaret Bailey at
Very good, Pastor
Magnolia
Bailey.
Avenue.
Magnolia Avenue in Beverly, Bethel M&E.
AME.
AME, Bethel
Mhm.
AME will be holding it again. The date, November
Sunday, November 20th at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. And it's a choral program, isn't it? Don't we have the choruses from
Yeah, all the
all
different,
the different churches?
all the churches
And
come
I
together.
can tell you, it's really, really, when we go to Bethel, we know it's going to shake the rafters, because I was choir director at St. Stephen's Junior Choir for 20 years, and my little girls, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them, have little petite voices, and we sing all the delicate little Episcopal Church Sunday school songs. But when we get there to Bethel, let me tell you, those girls, they'll have 6 or 8 girls, and they will rock the rafters, and they will get you clapping your hands, and it is a wonderful, wonderful service. Very fortunate that we trade, and it's at a different church every
rotate.
We
Yep.
rotate, and it is at a different church every year.
Every year.
And you said something about you have something going on for Christmas as well?
We do. We're excited for the church this year. Christmas is an interesting dynamic this year. Christmas Day is a Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of folks are saying, how are we handling that?
Yeah, because you're going to be in church anyway if you go every week, and now this is a special.
And then with Christmas Eve, so we are doing a special family service at 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's good, before the kids get too tired.
Yep, and then a traditional service at 7.
At 7.
But we're doing our children's pageant the Sunday before on the 18th.
Oh, that's good. December 18th, the
18th.
children's pageant, and your church service is at 10
10
a.m.
a.m.
10 a.m. on Sunday morning, Beverly Methodist Church. They're right on Lawrence Street. Is it 188?
133.
133 Warren Street in Beverly, New Jersey, 08010. You're always welcome. And do you do a gift basket for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners?
We do. We partner with the other churches and with the schools. So we're always collecting turkeys and gift item and food items. And the Thanksgiving service is bring canned goods so that we can help fill those baskets.
Oh, that's great.
But what we do is try to all look at the list that we get from the school, and so that we're all not giving to the same families. And we can
spread around the wealth.
Spread the wealth around,
Absolutely.
and so that one family might not be getting 2 or 3.
Yeah, because you surely can't cook 2 or 3 turkeys at the same time and they go bad before you can, unless you have
Right.
giant freezers.
And as I said, our Thanksgiving, our November and December meals are both hot turkey dinners.
Oh, wonderful.
So it helps folks. And then also in December at Meals of Love, the children get to go shopping. There's a
Like
secret Santa shop.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So all the children get to go shopping in this little thing and buy any significant family member. Not buy, let me rephrase that. Pick out.
Pick out.
So right now our big push is stocking our Santa shelves.
Okay, so you need toys, first brand new toys.
And they're usually small items,
Okay,
little small
Do you
things.
want them wrapped or unwrapped?
Unwrapped.
Unwrapped small items. This is for the Secret Santa shop.
Right.
When the kids will come and participate and be able to select something for their grandmom or their
Right.
mom or dad or sibling.
Correct. And then we also give them a gift.
Oh,
So
that's
that
good.
that they also get a gift item, but they also get something to buy grandma or an aunt or somebody who is in their life that's important,
Oh, that's very
and that's really special for them.
Now, are you accepting donations in the form of these gifts and
Yes.
money now? So they
Yeah,
could
we're
stop
already-
at the church anytime?
Correct.
Or they could send a check to the Beverly United Methodist Church,
Correct.
133 Warren Street. Am I getting it right?
Correct.
133 Warren Street, Beverly, New Jersey. 08010 is our zip code. And we accept all kinds of checks. We'll be happy to go and do the shopping for you. So if you're homebound and can't get out to do shopping, to donate something for the Secret Santa, please feel free to put your check in the mail. 133 Warren Street, Beverly, New Jersey, Beverly Methodist Church. And you'll take care of shopping and making sure that you
For
have
sure.
plenty in the Secret Santa.
For sure. We also, if you went on our website, we also do credit cards or debit cards on our website.
Wonderful. Now, I did say when you go into the Beverly Methodist website, make sure you go into the Beverly, New Jersey Methodist website, because I went online looking it up today.
Oh, how about that? I didn't
and
even know
there
about
are
that.
3 or 4 different Beverlys
So
in other states. And when they show a picture of the building, I immediately said, whoa, that's not our Beverly. So it's the Beverly United Methodist Church in
BeverlyMethodist.org.
Beverly, New Jersey. Website is beverlymethodist.org, and you can find out more about it then. Well, Pastor, I'm so glad that you've come today, and you've let us know. We're glad you're here. Welcome to the Beverly area. It is a historic community. It's unique in the fact that over 150 years ago, Beverly on the Delaware River was considered the seashore for the rich people in the main line of Philadelphia. And during the cities and the smallpox attacks and all the different diseases that come with hot weather and too many people, they actually came to our town of Beverly and they built their homes. They call them summer cottages, 20-room summer cottage, just to escape the heat and the stench of the city and be along the shore. And when they came, they needed to have their Sundays taken, and maybe that's why we have 7 churches in one town.
one
that's
small
only
town.
one city, one square mile big. So we welcome you, and we welcome others to come to church. Beverly Methodist is there, or pick one of the other 6 churches. We don't care. It's all the same God, and we're glad to have you here at Radio Vision Network. This is Around Town with Carole, and we hope you'll come back the next time and tell us just exactly what you like. You can reach us on our website at www.radiovisionnetwork.com. You can see all of the shows that we've had. Just click on and find out. We have 20, 30 different shows running, and you can find something that you're interested in. But now, we're out here for Radio Vision Network. This is Carole Moore and Around Town with Carole. We'll see you next time.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world